What's up, y'all? Big Ramos 009 or Big Ramos 009. I had to drop the LSD because I'm not trying to scare off people or clients or potential clients. It stood for Latin Snoop Dogg, one of my many nicknames. But oh well, these platforms be hella scary. This week I used a painting of a sweet old lady and her cute little dog that I painted for my aunt. My aunt is friends with the lady in the painting, and my aunt gave it to her as a Christmas present. My aunt told me that the lady loved the painting. I'm gonna use this painting to go over the process of what I do when I get a commission. I'll go over more details like the materials I use and the prices I charge for something like this during the video. So let's get to the art tips and music. So first things first, I gotta get a commission. In this case, my aunt asked me for this watercolor painting. I tried to do it for free for my aunt, but she ended up giving me 60 bucks for it. I normally charge starting at 100 bucks to around $300 for watercolor paintings, depending on the size and the level of complexity in the idea. Most times my commissions come from either word of mouth or me promoting on most social media platforms. Digital illustrations, I charge about the same, $100 to $300, again depending on complexity in the idea. If it's a logo, I start at $300. Oil paintings, I normally start around $250 to $500, somewhere around that range. I feel like all these prices are pretty low, but shit, you gotta start somewhere. You can charge for materials and shipping, or it can be included in that price. It really all depends on who you're dealing with at the end of the day. I've done dope things for dope people for free, like rappers and girls. The following thing I do is get the main idea for the piece from the client. You gotta remember, a lot of times people have never bought art before or made art themselves to sell, so they can be really naive or lack knowledge in the whole get down. So it's best to just be understandable with everyone. And that being the case, it might be difficult for them to translate their idea into words. That's hard for established artists to do, so keep that in mind when dealing with clients. But in most cases, I found that most clients have at least a small seed of an idea that they can get across. And then it's my job to take that seed and make it grow. The next thing I do is round up the reference photos or have the client send me the reference photos that they want me to use. After that, I make a quick sketch of the idea, either with pencil and paper or digitally. Both have their pros and cons. Do what you like more and what fits the project at hand the best. You could always combine both too. I try to keep the sketch really simple to save all the time invested, energy, and detail for the final product, the final piece, not the sketch. You can go out with the sketch if you want to, but I don't like having to double up and do it again on the final piece, so I try to keep it simple. But sometimes I forget and start going all out, but I try to keep it more simple, the better. It could be literally just for placement, but then if it is something more complicated, you can figure it out and get like a good likeness or really figure out the sketch, because then you're just gonna transfer it with a lot of different tools or methods that are available to do so. So yeah, Once I get the sketch done, I transfer it over onto whatever the final canvas is going to be. Again, there's a gang of ways to do that. Normally I use a projector or I just eyeball it. Check out this video to watch the whole process of me doing that. After the sketch is transferred, I start painting up the piece. I try to fill up the canvas as fast as possible to get a better sense of how the colors and how light and dark things will play off of each other. The sooner you do that, the faster you'll get an actual sense of how light and how dark things are compared to one another, or what color looks good next to another color, and you can change things up. Remember, don't be scary and just have fun. Stay in that little kid mode. Once I've worked up the color, I'll go back to the pencil, depending on the style requested. If the look is one where you are going to use your pencil again, a benefit in doing paintings in watercolor and pencil is that you can switch between the two mediums pretty much on the fly. Just wait till the watercolor to dry and then you could go into it with the pencil. Once I'm happy with the overall painting, I'll get the confirmation from the client to make sure that they're good with the final piece. Some people don't care to see it and don't want to see it. They want you to finish it. You being the artist, they already trust that your eye is going to be better than anything they have to say. But other clients want to confirm that it's up to whatever requirements they have. They're the ones spending the money, so you got to make sure that they're happy with what they're going to get. Once you're done though, it's time to scan the piece or take high-res pictures of the piece, as high a resolution that you have at your fingertips. For certain projects, I've paid to get my pieces scanned, and I've gotten prints made, really big prints made as gifts for rappers again. But yeah, all that costs money. So if you got money, knock yourself out. But if you don't, just use what you got. The final step is to get the piece to the client. It's a good idea to seal your watercolor with a UV resistant clear acrylic coating. I use one made by Krylon that's a matte finish. Sometimes you live close enough to deliver the painting yourself. Other times the client is somebody important to you, so you could fly out and deliver it yourself also. I've done that in the past. I flew out to New Orleans to deliver a painting to a rapper again. Me and my brother rented a U-Haul to deliver another painting to a rapper in LA. When we were living in LA, it was just a really big painting, so it wouldn't fit in a car. The rapper in New Orleans was Corner Boy P, Fendi P, part of Jet Life or Currency, and the one in LA was Freddie Gibbs. Other times you package it up as secure as possible and send it with UPS. I found the best, cheapest, and easiest company to deal with when having to deliver paintings. They pretty much let you use any cardboard box to make the package. Other places make you buy their boxes. In my experience, UPS has always just been more lenient in the way that they require you to package your items. Forgot to go over this, but I always get half of the money up front to start the piece, and then I get the other half once the piece is done, but before I send it to them. Because I'm never trying to get stiff for my money or be waiting around for my money. You never know how people end up acting with money, so it's best to make sure that you got everything that's supposed to be yours before you go sending things off, and then you're just sitting around waiting, looking like a fool. Once it's all said and done, you can make a post out of it on social media or make a YouTube video out of it, like I did with this commission. Make a little ad out of it to let people know what they can get done. On that note, my commissions are open, so feel free to hit me up ASAP to get something done. Big Ramos at bigramos.com or at Big Ramos 009 on pretty much any social media platform. I'm in the middle of revamping all that shit, so soon enough I'll be on pretty much all the platforms. That's what took me so long with putting this video out. I've been working on that too. So now, let's get to the final product. And it's a wrap for this one. Do you like the sweet old lady and the cute dogs? Turned out pretty clean. Yo, Niner fans, did you peep the dog tag? Hope the video helped anybody that's starting to sell their art. Just put yourself out there. The more you do it, the more chances somebody's gonna fuck with you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to not miss any videos. Again, like I said, sorry for the little delays. I've been working on a gang of stuff and trying to revamp all my social media, so that's been eating up hella time. I'm gonna revamp my website too. I should be doing all that in the next couple days. I'll be back in a couple days with another video. Alright y'all, Happy New Year's. Let's get healthy and get hella money ASAP. See y'all next time. Peace.